but the Nigerians has intercepted the pass. It is a throw-in for the Nigerians. Quickly, the throw-in has been effected. Nigeria is trying to start a play from the back. Sends the ball to the middle. Olise. Olise sends a long one. But the ball has been sent back to Bamili. But Ghanaians have taken over. Foster tried to find his way through, but to no avail. Misbah Aziz, the captain of Ghana, and as you can see, the disappointed face of the Nigerians. They are down by a goal to 0. The corner kick has been effected still with the Ghanaians. What can they do? Ghana Black Satelites, this afternoon being coached by Coach Desmond Ofer, who also happens to be the assistant coach of Ghana Black Star. Raymond sends a long one, trying to find Bless, but the ball has been blocked by the Nigerians. Ishmael Ado controls the ball beautifully. Ghana still in possession. Asante to Aqua. Peter Amidou Aqua still with the ball. He plies his trade with Kumasi Krobia Asante Kotoko. And guess what? Last Sunday, during the President Cup, it was his cross that resulted in that crowd via Adam Ogu. Nigerians have taken over. Still surging forward. Amole with the ball. Turns beautifully. Trying to find Olise. Olise also locate Okonko. Back to Olise. Okoro. What can Okoro do? Beautiful play from Benjamin Chiaveno. Foster sends a long one in. Peter Amidou Aqua, but the ball has been taken away by the Nigerians. It's a welcome throw into Ghana.
Interesting play from the Black Satelites. They've been possessing the ball, swinging in between themselves. Passes so well. Nigerians are using all the energy and the aggressiveness to have the advantage of the Ghanaians, but the skill sets and the skillful nature of the young Satelites, they've been brilliant so far in the afternoon.
Welcome throwing to the Nigerians. And I can tell you, Chumesi and Ajiman, they are defending really well for the Ghanaians, and I don't understand why Coach Desmond Ofer today trying to play Benjamin Chiaveno as a winger, starting from the right back. Captain of the side, Miss Bao, controls beautifully to Chiaveno Benjamin. Benjamin to Ishmael Ado, trying to find Peter Amidou Aqua, still the boys with the Ghanaians. Captain of the side, Miss Bao to Chiaveno. The referee whistle for an infringement to Ghanaians. Kosi Fabrice Sanyo from Togo. Yellow card to Bamiyile of Nigeria.
Yeah, and this is the second yellow card the Nigerians have received so far in the first 35 minutes of the game. Clearly tells you how skillful and how dreadful the Ghanaians attackers are. They are doing so well, and no wonder in the starting 11 you could read about 4 attackers leading the Ghanaian lines. Peter Amidou Aqua is there, Foster Apetowo is there, you got the captain for the side, Miss Bao is also there, then Bless Ege from Golden Kick. Fantastic young chap. He's also part of the attacking threat this afternoon for the Black Satellite. So Ghana have packed the attacking third, and that is what they've been able to get a opener so far in the game against the Nigerians.
That is the reason why they've gotten the opener against the Nigerians. Ghana still in possession. Sends a long one to the middle. Controls beautifully. Back to the Ghanaians. The captain of the side, Miss Bao. Peter Miduakwa to Miss Bao. Miss Bao is searching for it. What can he do? But it's a welcome goal kick. So that is a confirmation there. Bomi of Nigeria had a yellow card. Live on Metro TV, live on Adam TV. AFA Sports and a 4-star with the ball. Sends a long shot in, but it's a welcome corner kick to Ghana. Black Satelites.
The pressure keeps on piling on the young Eagles with the Ghanaian attacking threat. Very, very efficient, and they've got all the skills, the power. Credit to the setter. I think so far it's been working so well for the Ghanaians. They are having more of the ball at the expense of the young Eagles.
So a welcome corner kick to Ghana. 4-star behind the ball. Can this also result in the second goal for Ghanaians? Ghana Black Satelites doing everything possible to add another goal. He sends a long one in trying to find his marker, but goalkeeper Ebenezer Harcourt
time now.
the referee Kosi Fabrice Senyo welcome train for Ghana. A champion. Tensively, but the ball has been taken away from a champion. Peter Miduakwa. The Nigerians are doing very, very well, defending their lines beautifully. Ishmael Ado. Tense well. That is the midfield maestro. Ishmael Ado finds Peter Miduakwa, but he has been brought down. And referee for the day, Kosi Fabrice Senyo, whistle for an infringement to Ghana. And I can tell you the way this afternoon, the Ghanaian lads are stringing their passes together. Tells you what they are up to. Abdullah Mohammed have no clue. The Ghanaian player is languishing on the floor. What happened? And I can see Coach Kosi Fabrice Senyo. It's Ajiman. But looking at their height, I can see Ajiman, I can see Chumesi, all in the 18-yard box for Ghana. Bless Ege is also there. Can this be the second goal for Ghana? Sends a long one in. Another corner kick to Ghana. 39 minutes of action played, and I can tell you, here at the Ghana Man Soccer of Excellence, Ghana is leading by a goal to 0. Krobia.
Yes, a game that Nigeria started so well. In fact, the first 5 to 10 minutes, the Nigerians were all over the place, creating chances for themselves and making sure they found the back of the net first before Ghana. But they were rather unfortunate. Ghana have taken the lead, and of course, Ghana now have been dominating them in terms of having more people.
The ball to Peter Emidu Akwa, but the Nigerians have taken over. He controlled the ball beautifully, but to nobody in particular. Now Ghana. Just a beautiful one. Can this be a goal for Ghana? He turns beautifully. So, 4-star.
That was a poor decision from Foster Apetogo. Very, very, very poor one.
So Foster couldn't make use of this chance. Ebenezer Harcourt, the goalkeeper for Nigeria, sends a long one in. Okoro. Bamiye to Sadiq. Back to goalkeeper Harcourt. Okoro with the ball. Sends a long one in. Trying to find Olise. Miss Bao, the air captain for Ghana. A long shot. But it goes straight over the bar. Krobian.
That was a great strike. A great strike from the captain for the side, Aziz Misbah. He's been with this U20 team for quite some time now. He was part of the team who got to the finals of the Wafu Zombie that was held in Togo. He was part of the African Championship, the team that won the ultimate glory. And again, he was also he traveled with the squad and played an integral role against the team when they went far away in Egypt for the African U20 AFCON. And today, he leads the team as the captain for the side. He's earned it, and he's been a consistent part of this U20 team.
An infringement in favor of Ghana, and Benjamin Chavagnon, he was playing his trade with Insotraman, but now Insotraman is no more playing in the Ghana Premier League. So let's see. He sends a long one in. Bless Ige, but straight to the waiting arms of goalkeeper Ebenezer Harcourt. You can see the coach of Nigeria and their technical bench complaining.
They were not happy with the situation. They wanted to see at least a yellow card to the Ghanaian player, Bless Ege.
I think that when it comes to decision making on the final test, it is the referee who has the final decision on the field of play.
Absolutely.
So referee Fabrice Kosi Senyo from Togo, still talking to goalkeeper Harcourt, and I can see Bami Daniel complaining to the referee. So as Ahmed Akinyele. So these are some of the dignitaries, and as I told you, the picture is the captain of the side, Misbah Aziz.
He's been so influential to the team this afternoon as the main man. You could see how he's been effectively affected the game for the Black Satelites. In fact, he's been an instrumental player this afternoon so far in the first 45 minutes.
Goalkeeper Ebenezer Harcourt back on his feet. Sends a long one to Bamiye. Bamiye to Ahmed Akinyele. Ahmed sends a long one in, trying to find his marker. Back to the Nigerians. The young Eagles trying to dazzle his way through, but the ball goes straight to the touchline. It's a welcome goal kick to the Black Satelites of Ghana.
Yeah, the young Eagles have barely a minute to see what transpired before the end of the first 45 minutes. In fact, they've been in the game at some point, but they've not been able to create that much of chances that could seal them through by way of getting the equalizer. And they are just some few seconds away, depending on how many minutes the officials are going to put on after the first 45 minutes.
Misbah Mohammed says a long one in, find Ishmael Ado. Ishmael located his marker, Peter Amidou Aqua. Peter sends the ball back to Ishmael Ado. And I can tell you the telepathy between the Ghanaians is really working. A champion trying to bypass his marker, but it's a welcome throw in for Ghana. Black Satelites. 3 minutes of additional time added on. Referee Fabrice spotted an infringement, and this time around is going against Ghana. I can see Bless Ige. But Apangu is still on his feet. Akinyele, Ahmed, Okoro. But to nobody in particular, that makes it a throw-in favor of Ghana. Benjamin Chavagnon He was the captain of Ghana Black Starlets. I'm talking about the under 17 team. So the transition is really working. Miss Bao trying to control the ball. Ajiman. But he left the ball for goalkeeper Asiako. The referee Chumasi is down. I don't know what is wrong with Chumasi. So referee Kosi Fabrice Senor has called the medics to come and attend to Chumasi. But 47 minutes of action played. Left with just a minute for the first department of the game to come to an end. And Ghana still leading by a goal to 0 against the Young Eagles of Nigeria. It is the third edition of the Wafu Zombie U20 Boys Cup, which is happening live here at the Ghana Soccer of Excellence here in Pram Pram. Asiako, the goalkeeper for Ghana. Sends a long one in, trying to locate his marker. Peter Miduakwa. But the resultant is a throw-in to Ghana. I wouldn't be surprised after this throw-in. The referee is going to blow his whistle for the first for the first department to come to an end here at the Ghana Soccer of Excellence. A champion finds Peter Miduakwa. As I told you, the first department of the game has ended, and Ghana are going straight to the dressing room with a 1-goal lead. Krobia.
A good first half for both teams, but I think Ghana have won the first half. They have another 45 minutes to see whether they are going to add up or the Nigerians will come back to at least win the ultimate 3 points here. But I think it's been an interesting 45 minutes from both teams.
Okay, folks, we're live on Adom TV, live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Alpha Sports Channel, and the Alpha app on your Android phone and on your iPhone. And as I told you, the first department of the game has ended. So we go straight to the pitch side for us to enjoy the discussion of the first half. And we'll come back in the second half for another wonderful commentary on Alpha Sports Channel. Okay, so the first department has ended here at the Ghana Man Soccer of Excellence. It is Ghana, Nigeria, and guess what? Ghana Black Satelites, they are leading by a goal to 0. Don't forget, we are live on Adum TV, we are live on Metro TV, we are also live on Original TV, live on Alpha Sports Channel, and if you are using your iPhone or your Android phone, just go straight to the AFA app. You get the match live there. My name is Nana Akwesi Ajima Prempe Jr. You can call me Najee the Talent Boy, and I'm doing this with Krobia Sante. Krobia, the first department, Ghana is leading by a goal to 0.
Yeah, well-deserved lead from the Black Satellite. I think that it was a game, they didn't start the game so well. Looking at how the Nigerians started the game, I think they were very aggressive, making sure they will be the first team to get a opener. But I think Ghana, they put themselves up and they came back to find the back of the net first. And it's been a very good game so far. It's just been a very good game, highly entertaining. The aggression, the intensity of play. I think that we've had a very good account of this Black Satellite. They've showcased a very good football here at the Ghana Man Soccer of Excellence so far.
Okay, let's start from the Nigerians. I think that the goal that the Ghanaians had, to me, it was lack of concentration at their back, starting from their goalkeeper, Harcourt. I think that he has not gotten a good day, because looking at the goal that he conceded, the kind of yellow card, Okoro, Bamiye, all of them receiving yellow card. Are you saying that because they are playing away from home, that pressure is on the Nigerians?
No, I don't think there is any pressure on them. This is a team, they've seen it all elsewhere. We shouldn't forget the Wafu Zombie Cup that was held in Togo. They are the champions, and they have some number of the same players who were part of that team. They are still here, making sure they get a better version of themselves for the young Eagles of Nigeria. So I think that there is no pressure. They've been coming here, they've been playing here, but I think that Ghana playing at home, they are the hosting team and they have that advantage, as you were saying. But I think that on the field of play, they've not shown anything that they are playing away or home from away or something like that. They've been okay, but I think that they've not been able to threat the defensive line of Ghana so much. They've not been, and the Ghanaian defensive setup too, they've been very resolute, and more would have to be done from the Nigerian final third. The attackers would have to come in proper, and let's say now they are in for a pep talk from the technical team. Let's see the kind of technical changes that will be done to effect the game in the second 45 minutes. But I think that they've not been a bad side at all comparatively. In the first 45 minutes, they've also been okay. They've had their fair share of chances. They've also defended so well at some point by way of curtailing the Ghanaian attacks. But I think that all in all, they've considered that goal, and it was, as you said, it was a bit of confusion and miscommunication there, and that was a super power from Opoku to give Ghana the lead.
Now let's look at the Ghanaian team. We come to the whole setup, but this tactical change from Coach Desmond Offer, Benjamin Chiavenyon, as we all know him. This afternoon, Coach Desmond Offer decided to start the Benjamin Chiavenyon from the right back as a winger. What prompted that? Because I can see that he always cuts in just to come and support the midfield. And I think that has been a tactical decision from the coach.
4-4-2 formation, and I think he's having his men up front, Mesbao and Blezege, who have been battling it out with the Nigerian defense, coming back into the defensive channel. Chiavenyon is a very skillful guy. He surges forward so well, but defensively, I think that he's got a lot to do. He's got a lot to do defensively. But when he surges forward, he's very threatful, and he has all the skills, all the abilities to become a proper fullback in the near future. And we've shown he's done some glimpses of his skills bits, his skill sets, and all of that in the first 45 minutes. So let's see, maybe during training session he won the trust of the coach, and the coach feels that will help his team to victory. And that is what first half there's not been that they've not been that bad, and they've had the better chances in the game.
Now they are leading 1-0 in the first half. A lot have to be done in the second half as well. If they are aiming at clinching all the 3 points, I think that a lot has to be done because the Nigerians will come in very strong in the second half.
Okay, let's look at the Ghanaian defense, talking about a champion, Ajeman, Chubesi, then Chavagnon, as I mentioned, and in front of them you have our own man Ishmael Ado doing all the damages, and you know that has they've been what a formidable, very formidable, because I don't see the Nigerians making any dangerous incursion in the Ghanaian final third. And talking about goalkeeper Esiakon, basically he has been on holiday.
Yeah, he's not seeing any threat now. I think that he's been okay. It also has to do with how, as a goalkeeper, you can also command your defense. You can also arrange your defense to prevent such situations, such dreadful attack from the opponent. So I think that he's done so well by way of talking to his defenders, arranging them on the field. I think he's done that good for himself, and that is why Ghana is coming into this second half with a go up against the Young Eagles.
So going to the second half, what should the coach of Ghana do to manage the game? What should the coach of Nigeria also do?
I think that Ghana should maintain their shape. They've been playing so well, unless maybe in the course of the second half there should be a way of changes. Some fresh players, we will have some fresh legs also coming in to affect the game. I think that will do. But for now, Ghana should maintain the shape. They have more men up front, more attacking players who are making sure the Nigerians are packed and they won't be able to attack Ghana with high numbers, because Ghana are having more men up front, and the moment they fail to protect the back, Ghana will hit them on the counter break. In fact, even in the second half, there were some 1 or 2 occasions where Ghana had the counter break, but they couldn't utilize them. So Ghana having more men up front, it will do the job for Ghana. But I think that the Nigerians will come in very strong, and the coach will do a lot of changes that will affect the game in the second half by way of introducing other attackers to cause havoc for the Ghanaian defense.
Okay, viewers, we are zooming straight to the second department of the game. Don't forget, we are live on AFA Sports Channel, live on Metro TV, live on Adum TV, Max TV, and as I told you, just pick your Android phone or your iPhone and look out for the AFA app. You can watch the match there. Ghana, Nigeria, the first half, it was 1-0 in favor of Ghana. Let's see what happened in the second half.
Let's go. Drop your beef. How's the chinga? Let's go. Go.
So, welcome back. There has been changes from Nigeria. Number 14, Mohammed is in. Ishmael Adu. So for now, Ghanaians, I'm talking about the Satelites, they are playing from left to right side of the pitch. Whilst the Nigerians have started from the right to left. There's a Nigerian player now. Divine Olise Okochiku. He has been their midfield dynamo, and I can tell you, that is the technical team of Nigeria. An infringement to Nigerian, the Young Eagles. He sends a long one in, but the ball has been blocked by the Ghanaians. Can they cause a problem for Ghana? It's a welcome throw-in. And you can see from the faces of the Nigerians, it's a corner kick rather to Nigeria. Can they make use of this chance? He sends a long one in. But Black Satelites of Ghana defending so beautifully. Chumesi. But there's a player down. Plus Ige. Back on his feet. Sporting the number 9 shirt for Ghana Black Satelites.
Yeah, as I said, the Nigerians have started the game, the second half, so well, with their energy so high. They've gathered the momentum to get the equalizer as soon as possible. They want to get the equalizer before the Ghanaian settles in the game, and that is what they've been doing. They've started creating chances for themselves, and they are winning fouls that would help them to at least get the equalizer. Let's see how the Ghanaian boys also defend to this situation.
Amole behind the ball for Nigeria. Young Eagles. Can they also bring the jeans? Amole sends a long one in. Oh! A welcome goal kick. But I can see the Young Eagles complaining it was an handball. Olise. But the referee, Kosi Fabrice Senyo, still maintains his decision. Asiako sends a long one in, trying to find Blaise. Blaise to Peter Amidou Aqua. Peter Amidou Aqua does it beautifully. Sends the ball to a champion to Ishmael Ado. Ishmael Ado to Miss Bao. Trying to find goalkeeper, Asiako. He also sends a long one in, but the ball has been taken away by the Nigerians. Olise turns beautifully. Back to Bamiye. Bamiye trying to find his marker, but it's a welcome throw-in, says referee Senyo. Benjamin Chavagnon. Is it an infringement? The assistant referee saw that infringement, and I think that it was the right call. It is an offside, rather. I can see heads rolling. Nigeria, what can they do? Benjamin Chaveno sends a long one in, but to nobody in particular. And it's a welcome goal kick, a welcome throw in rather for Nigeria. Quickly, the throw in has been infected. Akinyale to Abamile. I can see Olisi still in possession, trying to make incursion into the final third of the Ghanaians. Turns beautifully. Can this be a goal? No. Mesbao. Bless again. Bless sends a long one in. Foster. What can he do? Foster. Eager. Bless. To the captain of the side, but the champion sends a long crossing, but to nobody. The ball has been blocked by the Nigerians. Misbao, Bablesige to a champion. Sends a pass to goalkeeper Asiako. Asiako also sends a long one, trying to locate his marker, but to nobody in particular. The ball has been sent away by the Nigerians. Misbao. I think that the way Ghanaians are swinging their passes together, the Nigerians are also first yellow card to Ghana. Bless Iger. And I can see Akanyele from Nigeria also complaining to the referee. Oh, there was a pull.
Yeah, that was a straight card to Blessege, and I think he deserves it. The referee had a call right.
Very, very right. Bamiyale behind the ball. For the young Eagles of Nigeria. Since a shot in, still Nigerians contemplating. It's a penalty. But referee Fabrice still maintains his decision that play must continue. The technical team of the Nigerian Young Eagles, looking at their faces, I think that they are marveled about the decision of the referee. Welcome throwing to Ghana. A champion. Sends a long one, trying to locate Blacks. The ball has been taken away by Ajaman. I can tell you that when you look at the front line of the Nigerians, talking about Mwale, Pango, and Magna, they are not getting any chance to penetrate through the Ghanaian defense.
Yeah, and the Ghanaian defense, they've been very, very resolute from the first minute to this time round. I think that in the first half, they were super. In this second half, they are leading by a long goal to nil, and they would have to do all.
Can this be a chance for the Nigerians? No. A referee says it's a welcome goal kick to Ghana.
Yes, Nigerians, they've been playing so well in this second half. I think that from the very first minute in this second half, they've been all over the place, creating chances, making sure they pile pressure on the Ghanaian young guys so that they will be able to get the equalizer as soon as possible before they think. Otherwise, either they will go for the kill or maybe at least, if nothing at all, there shouldn't be any way of losing all the points to the Satelites.
Olise trying to maneuver his way through. But Ajiman did well to give that wonderful pass to Asiako. Ishmael Ado. Foster. Back to Blaise. No. Oh.
Blaise would have to be
Very careful.
Very careful. Very careful.
Akinyele. To Bamiyele. Sends a long one in. But the boys have welcome goal kick to Ghana. Nigerians are trying to swing their passes together just to also get an early goal to unsettle Ghana. But I can tell you, the Ghanaian defense, as Krobia said, they are very resolute. For you to penetrate has become a big problem for the young Eagles. Can they take this chance? The young Eagles of Nigeria. He turns beautifully, but he has been brought down. Benjamin Chiavano also receives another yellow card. His name also entered the books of Foster Fabrice Senior.
And this is what the Nigerians were doing in the first half before Ghana were able to get a first goal. And in the second half, Ghana to the defenders, the midfielders, to the level that even an attacker, Blaise Ege, has been on the yellow card. So I think that they would have to be very calm, read the game so well. They would have to make sure where and when to at least foul a player. It is very important. It is very important at this material moment to know where and when to foul a player. And I think that this is what the technical team on the bench would have to talk to some of these players with their decisions on the field of play so far.
So I can see Mohamed and Mohamed behind the ball. But Mohamed has left. And Mohamed is behind the ball. Olise. A 4-man war by Ghana. Foster, Ishmael Ado. Can this be the equalizer for the young Eagles of Nigeria? Sends a long one in. But over the ball goes.
That was
welcome goal kick.
That was a straight shot. He went in for goal. The decision was not good enough to have given the young Eagles the equalizer. I think it was not helpful at all.
Ajman. The ball has been taken away by the Nigerians. Mohamed. But goalkeeper Siako. That is Mr. John Ansan, GACA chairman and security coordinator for the Ghana Football Association on your screens. Ghana trying to make an incursion to the final third of the Nigerians. Blaise Ege. Harcourt, the goalkeeper of the young Eagles, sends a long one in. But the ball is back to the Ghanaians. The referee, Fabrice, sporting an infringement in favor of Ghana. Ishmael Ado behind the ball. Telling the last to come down, his counterparts to come down. They are still leading. Ajiman. Swing his pass, but find nobody in particular. Misbah, the captain of the side, turns beautifully. What can he do? Misbah. No, trying to find Blaise. Referee say play must continue. Olise for Nigeria. Mohamed turns beautifully. Nigerians stringing their passes together. Olise got his head to the ball, but Ajiman says a beautiful one to goalkeeper Asiako. Siako sends a long one. He's trying to find Peter Amidou Aqua, who plies his trade with Kumasi Krobia Asante Kotoko. Ghana trying to effect a change. Kevin Nkrumah for Peter Amidou Aqua. Then Hayford Adubuahin will take the place of Bless again. Hayford Adubuahin also plies his trade with Cheetah FC. One notable players like Emmanuel Toku, Ishmael Yate, the late Christian Achu are all former players of Cheetah FC.
Yes, I think this will be a good change for Ghana in this second half. They are losing. Some players are losing energy. Peter Amuduakwa was in the game in the first half. In this second half, you could really see that he's tired. He was part of the Kotoko's team that won the President Cup against House of Folk just last weekend or last midweek. So I think that it is very important for him to leave the scene for other players, fresh legs to also come into effect the game so well. Bless Ege is already on the yellow card, and looking at some of the challenges he's been going in for against the young Super Eagles, I think that it is of good to have been like leaving the scene, substituted from the game for other players to also come in. So it's a good change. It's a good change. Fresh energy, fresh legs in the game.
Okay, so that was Hayford, his first touch for you, and I can tell you, very, very skillful. So that is a good change from Coach Desmond Ofe. Slice of Ghana, welcome throw in. 61 minutes of action play here at the Ghana Man Soccer of Excellence. Ghana is still leading by a goal to 0. Courtesy Nana Kusi Asante. Asante sends a long run to a champion. The champion turns beautifully, trying to find his marker. Ishmael Ado, a champion. He turns back to a champion. Chumesi to Raymond. Raymond finds Benjamin. The Ghanaians swinging their passes together. The champion surging forward. Can they get another goal? He turns over the captain of the side, Miss Bao, still with the ball. Foster. A champion. Hayford. Give a penetrating pass. There's a defensive splitting pass. But still the Ghanaians are still holding on to the ball. Nigerians trying to clear their lines. Hayford. Back to Ajiman. The 1-2 is working for Ghanaians. A champion. A champion. What can he do? But the ball has been taken away from a champion by the Nigerians. Welcome throwing. But Sadiq complaining to referee Fabrice. Bamiyele Mohammed to goalkeeper Harcourt. Harcourt to Akinyele. Back to Bamiyele. Mohammed to their goalkeeper Harcourt. Okoro. But there is an infringement. The referee said this time around it should go against Ghana. But Bamiyele, I think that he's on a yellow card, so he should be very, very careful.
Yes, I think he should be very, very, very careful. This referee has shown no mercy. When the situation is very difficult or very, very dangerous, he goes into the books.
An infringement in favor of Nigeria. Just around the center line, Mohamed. Sends a long one, trying to find Olise. But the ball has been taken away from Olise. Misbah, can this be the second goal for Ghana? Misbah. Oh. That is a wasted effort from Hayford, who just took over from Blaise. Wasted effort.
The precision and the final decision was wrong. He had everything wrong. It was a very good run from the captain for the SARS, Aziz Misbah, who had a 1v2. He beat them and he got the ball into Hayford. That was just a very poor one from Hayford.
Another infringement of Ghana. And I can tell you, Misbah is really causing a big problem for the defense line of Nigeria.
He's been the main orchestra for the Satellite this afternoon. And having the captain armband to, I think that it serves as a motivation for the young man. He's been with the team for quite some time now. He's been through the ranks from the U17, now U20. He's gotten all the experience to lead this team. And leadership, by example, you would have to fight on the field for the other players to also see to it how they also have to put in effort. So it's been a delight to watch this afternoon against the Young Eagles.
Number 7 strategy, Amole is out, and I can tell you, Olajiwola is in for Nigeria. 66 minutes of action played here at the Ghana Man Soccer of Excellence, and as I told you, the Black Satelites of Ghana are leading by a goal to 0. Nigerians in possession, still swinging their passes together. Mohamed turns beautifully well. Trying to find Sadiq. Sadiq sent it. One to Mohamed. Nigeria. Olise. Sadiq. Sends a long one in. Trying to find Olise. Can this be the opener for Nigeria? Turns so beautifully. To the Young Eagles of Nigeria. They are doing everything to Ghana.
That was a very good one from the Young Eagles. Because they've not been able to scale through the defense of Ghana, and they've been creating minutes of action. Ghana have, let's say, 20 minutes to end the game, and they would have to also find the back of the net against Ghana. Game on.
So live at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. It is the third. It's almost 70 minutes of action played, but the scoreline remained the same. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah. Our team would attend to him. Let's see whether he's going to continue or there will be a way for victory.
This decision goes to the goalkeeper's trainer of the under-20. He played for Kumasi Krobia Asante Kotoko. He's the goalkeeper for the national under-20. Goalkeeper. Play with Ajiman surging forward. Find Misbah. Free. Kosi. Sadiq is back on his feet. Back to Bamiele. Asante trying to find Hayford, but the ball goes Nigeria with the ball. The Young Eagles of Nigeria trying to search forward for them to get infringement. And Kobe are looking at
this earlier on. The players would have to sometimes read the room, the position as to where who is going to, put themselves up in a very, very dangerous position.
He sends a long one in, but it's a welcome. Yuola behind the ball. Welcome throwing still for this young Eagles of Nigeria. But I can tell you, so the referee has signaled the Meidens.
For them to also have some cooling time for their players, especially the young Eagles manager, because they are still down. It's a good time. It's a good time, but it's been an interesting game as well, and we've all been enjoying.
Blocked by the Ghanaians. Use of your chances. You cannot win the game. Chavenyo. Team for the ball. Kevin. Okoro. Chavenyo. Trying to locate Ishmael Ado. He has been brought down by referee says it's a long whining. Can this be another goal for the Ghanaians? Chavenyo. Benjamin Chavenyo telling his players to wake up. Still they're throwing for Ghana. Nigerian can cause any havoc. Or Ghana. Kevin Ahiagbele. Another substitution for Ghana. As I told you, Foster is out. Dennis Ameyaw Apia Kubi in. Then Kevin Ahiagbele in. Kusi Nana Asante, who had that wonderful goal, is also out.
Yeah, a good change as well. Some fresh legs would have to be introduced on the field for them to also help the team grind to victory. And you could clearly see how some of these players are exhausted. And we just ended the season, so a lot of these players, they play some key role and more minutes for their respective clubs. So these are some of the moments. I think if you are a technical head, you would have to manage some of the minutes that these players also do what play. And fresh legs, barely 10 minutes to end the 90 minutes. And I think that these players should also come in with their fresh energy, fresh legs to also affect the game on the part of the Black Satelites.
So Ghana still in the lead. What can they do? Turns beautifully. Sends a long one in. But the ball has been taken away by the Nigerians. So there's an infringement in favor of the Nigerians. And I can tell you, Krobia, the way that Nigerians are searching for it, I think that they want to get the leveler or the equalizer.
It has gotten to the part where they would have to play their heart out. They would have to put all energy into the last 10 minutes of action here. And I think that they have to do so. They have to do so. This is a clear situation where the young boys of Ghana, they would also have to make sure they put out themselves well on the field of play to prevent and curtail every single attacking threat that the young Eagles would also take at them. I think that we've gotten to the last minute that the two teams would have to play their heart out and make sure victory becomes theirs.
So live at the Ghana Man Soccer of Excellence is the third edition of the Wafu Zombie. An infringement sends a long one in, but the ball has been blocked by the Ghanaians. Olise, still with the ball. What can he do? But it is a welcome corner kick to the young Eagles of Nigeria.
Yeah, the pressure keeps on piling on the Black Satelites. I think they would have to do this and get the equalizer at this material moment. This is what they are doing, and the Ghanaian boys are also defending so well at this moment.
Coach Desmond I told you, and that is the equalizer from the Young Eagles of Nigeria. I told you the way they were surging forward. I saw it coming, and they are paying homage to Diogo Jota of Liverpool.
It was coming. And as we were all saying that at this material moment, they will surge forward more, they will create a lot of chances, they will make sure they find a leveler to see to it that the last 5 minutes additional time from the technical team or the officials, whether they will go ahead to find the important goal that will edge them into victory by way of clinching all the 3 points at the expense of Ghana. I think that it was a well-deserved equalizer from them. They've done a lot to end this in the second half.
I'm not surprised that the Young Eagles of Nigeria have gotten the equalizer. They were doing all the possession, swinging all their passes together. But for them to get the opener was a big problem for them. But I can tell you for this time around, they have been able to open the gate and gotten the equalizer here at the Ghana Soccer Center for Excellence. Ghana surging forward. Back to Sadiq. Finds Olise. The ball has been blocked by... Oh, it's an infringement. Live on Original TV, live on Metro TV, live on Adom TV, so as Alpha Sports Channel. Your commentator, Nana Kwesi Ajman Prempe Jr., doing this with Kobe Asante. Olise, to me, has been my man of the match. Goalkeeper Siako for Ghana Black Stars. 6 minutes. I think that it was a professional foul.
Yeah, clearly so. And on the part of the young, it was one of the most important fouls in the game.
So match day 1, Ghana has to rule. The Black Satelites of Ghana in control of the ball. Kevin Chavenyo turns beautifully. Sends a long one to the Ghanaians. Can they try to search for it? Can this be the equalizer? No. It's a welcome goal kick in favor of Nigeria. And goalkeeper Harcourt will take that.
What a defending. What a way to defend that ball. I think Ghana was going to create a lot of problem for them if that cross had gotten into the 18-yard box of the Young Eagles. That was just a brilliant way of defending.
Brilliant way of defending. I mean, Apia Kubi finds Sayford. A champion sends a long cross. Can this be a goal? No. The referee spotted an infringement, which is going against Ghana. Sadiq, Okoro, Bameye have really defended well for the Nigerian Young Eagles. Goalkeeper Harcourt behind the ball. So substitution for the Nigerians. Olise is coming out. Then Gode Imbus is coming in.
Olise has been a delight to watch.
Yes.
In fact, he's had a very good game for the Young Eagles. He's really enjoyed himself as a footballer on the field. He's really done so well and much for these Young Eagles to the level that now they've been able to get a leveler, looking forward to at least get the necessary and the most important goal that would automatically end them
all the three maximum points.
It makes the group open. Bamiele sends a long one in. The referee said it's an infringement. Chumesi. Chavagnon to Esiako, the goalkeeper for the Satelites. Ajiman sends a long one in. Trying to locate Miss Bao, but he couldn't control the ball really well. This can be dangerous for the Ghanaian team. But Chumesi has brought everything under control. Asiako sends a long one in. Welcome throwing for the Black Satelites of Ghana. Mohammed, the number 8 shattered man for Nigeria. Abdullah Mohammed. I can see this moment, what he's going through. But looking at the time, they have nothing to lose. A point for them will be enough. So that is the replay of the goal. Look at the positioning. So referee, Kosi Fabrice Senyo from Togo. And his last, I can tell you, officiating hasn't been bad at all, Ajiman. The ball has been cleared away by the Nigerians. Siako, the goalkeeper, to a champion. Oh, the champion was trying to find Miss Bao. But I can tell you where the ball landed. Sadiq. Alpha Sports Wafu 2025. Play must restart. Asiako. 5 minutes of time added on. Chavagnon. Ghana still surging. Ghana still surging forward. Can they get a goal? Can they get a goal? Can they get a goal? No. Salah is trying to unsettle the Nigerians, but I can tell you, it is not easy. It is not easy. Referee say play must continue. Black Satelites of Ghana. Welcome, Goki. Good defending from the Nigerians. You can see the disappointment from his face. Mohammed. Kanyele sends a long one in, but Ghana still in possession. Ghana still in possession. Referee Kosi says play must continue. Can Nigeria also get another goal? They are surging forward, but the ball has been taken away. Chumesi is down. Referee still for an infringement for Ghana. Asiako quickly restart play. Any moment from now, referee Cozy will whistle for the end of the 90 minutes of action play. Can this be a goal for the Nigerians?
Enter yourself now. Enter.
Offside.
1v1.
Black Satelites of Ghana trying to find their rhythm just to get another goal. The 5 minutes of additional time is up. Ghana. Can this be a goal? No. Oh my. "90 minutes of action played here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. Wafu Zombie Boys Cup 2025, Match Day 1. The Young Eagles of Nigeria 1. Black Satelites of Ghana 1.
Yeah, I think it's a fair resource. Very fair resource here. Ghana had all the chances, the domination in the first 45 minutes. The second half was for the Young Eagles, and they also managed to get an equalizer. At the end of 90 minutes of action, I think 1-1 is a fair resource for Ghana and that of the Young Eagles. It's been an interesting and a very good game.
It's been an interesting and a very good game. So don't forget, tomorrow, the match will also be live on Adom TV, live on Original and Metro TV at exactly 3 p.m. tomorrow. Cote d'Ivoire will play against Burkina Faso. Niger will also long calls with Togo. Once again, my name is Nana Kwesi Adjumampe Jr. You can call me Najee the Darling Boy, and I did this with Krobia Asante. Let's say a big thank you to Dr. Kuku Baini, CEO of Alpha Media Sports, and to all the guys. We are bye for now, and this is where we draw the curtains down on today's match.
Now,